What's your favourite song right now?
Oh, what's my favourite song right now? Gyra by Maverick City. So that's like a contemporary Christian music, and that one is like so good. It's banging. Killer Fesha is actually like that is up there because it makes you just get in the vibe. That is by what's his name?
Zinoliski.
Zinoliski. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lamide.
The future is now.
Today is another episode of Adulting is the Ghetto. Ratatata. You have to do it as well.
Bow, bow, bow.
Ratatata. Yes, that's it. And here I am with literally my favourite people. And some people may say I say everyone's my favourite, but genuinely he is one of my favourite people. This is I will allow you to introduce yourself. But yes, this is my best friend Kaz. Shout out to you. Hey.
Oh my god.
Who are you?
My name's Manny and I'm Lamide's cousin.
Yes, so Emmanuel is a authentic babe, but he's also he's what I call an alt kid, isn't it? He's quite alternative, and his journey of adulting has been really interesting. So today we're going to speak about it. What would you say your adulting journey has been? Has adulting been ghetto for you? Yeah.
Adulting has been ghetto for me, I can't lie. It's not been the greatest. It's been up and down, up and down, up and down, but I feel like now I'm on the up consistently. So yeah, it's been cool.
What would you say the journey has been? So talk us through it.
So adulting really started for me with going to uni in my mind. That was my real
first.
What
would be your gap year?
I'd say my gap year was more just me avoiding uni more than me doing my own thing. Okay. So adulting for me was really going to uni, and that was my step away. And I didn't really like uni. I probably shouldn't have gone, but we did it anyway, and loads of lessons have been learned from that. And then what's funny is now I'm not using anything that I did at uni right now. I'm just trying to live my own life, forge my own path. So it's been interesting.
What is that path that you're trying to forge? What is it? So you said you went to uni and you're not using anything that you studied in uni. So what did you study in uni? What path are you trying to go into now?
So I studied history at uni, which was cool because I was really good at history in school. So I thought, okay, what should I do in uni? History. That was the thought process. Don't do that. Put more thought into it. Yeah.
That's interesting. Was it that case? Because when you first started, we were in the same classes because you did politics.
Yeah, so I did politics at first, and I was really good at politics as well. But I thought, okay, I don't really like politics. What do I like more? Politics or history? I'm gonna do history. So I just did pure history at uni. And then I got to go to Japan for a year, which was kind of life-changing. That's the only thing that made uni worth it for me. If it wasn't for that, that would have been a waste of so much money. But I got to spend a year in Japan, so that was crazy and amazing. But yeah.
What path are you now trying to forge?
So I'm trying to be a musician, basically. I want to be the biggest artist in the world. That is what I want to be. I want to make amazing music. I want to be legendary. That's what I want to be. And I want to be a full house creative as well. Do live events and do creative consultancy as well. So yeah, that's what I want to do.
That's really cool. So how did you get into music, and when did you know you wanted to take music seriously?
So I've always been one of them people that really love music. So even from a young age, my mom tells me stories of me dancing in front of the washing machine and just going like it's a beat. It's yo. And then just even apart from that, I always had an ear for songs on the radio and really good hooks. I used to love that. So, but when I was 16, I met some friends, and then I got to spend 2 weeks in Bristol. And he had a free house, so I just went down to Bristol, and then I saw recording equipment for the first time, and then it clicked into my mind that I can actually do this. This is fun. I would like to do that. So since that point, I've just been recording. I just getting better, honing the skill, that kind of thing. And then with my first student loan at university, my first student loan, I bought my own recording equipment. So that was my investment in myself, and that's when I really started pushing towards it properly. So when I was supposed to be studying, I was recording. I went to Japan, I took that with me. I was recording there as well. So I've just been like recording for like the past 5 years, I'd say. Recently started making beats as well. So yeah.
That's really cool. That's really interesting. So 16 is when you knew you wanted to take it seriously. And then over the past 5 years, how has that music journey been for you?
It's been like, this is one of the first things I really committed to. So it's been like a real big journey, ups and downs. Like when you're starting out, you don't really have any like training, and the type of music I want to make, you can't really be trained to do it. You just either have to develop a skill, you just have it from the second you're born, really. So I'm one of the people that I can have it, but I have to work on it as well. So yeah, that's been real interesting. And then there's loads of times like I wanted to quit. I was like, oh, I'm not even good at this. Is this worth my time? What am I doing with myself? I could go and be a banker. I did some internships. Hey, if there's money I'm after, I could go and make money somewhere else. But you just realize, hey, you have one life. You have to live it, and you have to do what you want, and you have to like enjoy it to the max. So for me, that's pursuing music. For me, that's being creative. For me, that's like just living the way I'd like to live.
Oh, that's so good. What was your parents' reactions when you told them that you wanted to pursue music and be like a rock star, essentially?
It was interesting. I can't lie. I remember not too long ago. My dad came to me and said, "Hey, I don't think you can do this. You know, are you sure you want to do music?" I had to look him in the eye and be like, "I'm gonna do it." You know, like, I just had to be like, "Nah, I'm gonna do it." And then he was like, "Okay, we'll see."
What was his reasoning behind you?
He told me drugs, women, stress. He told me stay away from those things. Those things are not good for you. And I'm like, the music industry comes with a lot of that. And you know what? I hear him like, but I still want to do it. I have to live my life. You know,
and what did your mom say?
My mom was like weirdly supportive, but like I feel like she still thinks it's a phase. Like, I'm just gonna get over this and fall out of this. She doesn't know, but it's okay.
What tips or advice would you give to people whose parents may not be like receptive to their passions and stuff?
You just have to do it. It's as simple as that, and you have to do it properly as well. Like, give it your all. So one thing that allowed me to go to my parents and say, "Oh, I'm really doing this," is that I got featured in a magazine last year, and that was like a real big milestone for me. I was able to take that and be like, "Hey, this happened. Yeah, I'm really doing this, you know. I'm really gonna do this. It's really gonna be good. So support me, and even if they don't support you, do it anyway. Just do what you want. It's your life at the end of the day." So yeah.
So how would you encourage someone to have like that difficult conversation with their parent? Like, because to them, it might be hard for them to actually say, "Hi dad, hi mom, this is actually what I'm doing." How would you encourage them to like have that conversation?
I feel like you just have to be very direct. You have to stand firm in what you believe and what you're doing. It's difficult, it's not going to be easy, and it depends on the kind of parents you have. So my parents are like, let's say they're strict, and then there's like really lax. My parents are like just beyond like the middle and leaning into strict. So I had to like adapt to that. So I know my parents, you probably know your parents too. So yeah, just talk to them and be direct and say what you want. And if they say no, do it anyway. Like when the money starts coming in,
then they'll understand.
Yeah. You know. So, yeah.
No, that makes sense. Another question for you is, how do you stay motivated whilst making music? Because this is a feeling that you might not actually see the fruits until years to come. So how do you stay motivated in perfecting your craft and actually making sure that you're still keeping on top of it? And also, what happens, I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but what happens if the passion dies?
You have to have the right motivations firstly. Like, if the motivation was just money, then I probably wouldn't have the passion to do it. I just love music. Every day I listen to music. For the longest, I've been obsessed with music, so it just makes sense for me to do it. And there's other things in my life that I love, but nothing really makes me feel alive. Like the way I feel when I'm making music, or like listening to music, or like talking about music with my friends. That's when I really light up. That's when I really like, I am present in the world. So I know that's what I want to do, and it's have the motivation is just wanting to be the best version of myself. That's really it. And I think the best version of myself is the version that makes the best music I possibly can. So have good goals as well. Don't just be thinking about money. Just don't be thinking about fame or anything. You just actually have to think about what you want to achieve and why you want to achieve it, and have it be separate from the world. It has to be for you and by you. So when you get better, it feels good, not just because, oh, this is a great song. It feels good because you're better than who you were yesterday.
Yeah.
And that is just, that kind of thing just only accumulates, and you just can do more things, and it's just amazing, you know.
Thank you so much for watching. Oh, you need to check out Manny's stuff because he's actually really good. So plug yourself. Where can they find you?
Manny Boy, so MANNEBOI on everything.
Yeah, I'll put that down below and all that great stuff that them YouTubers say. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.